What's up, Aries? Welcome to your March general reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Aries, who are Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please check out your other signs if this does not resonate, because it won't resonate with everybody, unfortunately. Really unfortunately this month, because honestly, this spread is beautiful. I'm excited for you guys. But yes, check out your other signs in case things aren't quite making sense. Also, feel free to visit this video again towards the end of the month. Sometimes, things aren't fully played out, so it's not resonating, but then if we check it back later, it makes a little bit more sense. Aries, I'm really proud of you, first of all. A lot of beautiful changes coming towards you guys, and I know it has not been easy. I know it hasn't been easy. You guys start out with the dolphin card, okay, as your spirit animal. Now, the dolphin is a beautiful animal because, well, number one, okay, so it's water, right? So definitely we're talking about emotions, we're talking about intuition, we're talking about tapping into all that. But the dolphin is very intelligent. As a matter of fact, our human brains can't even fully grasp, the depth that the dolphin mind can go to. Dolphins are also very much spiritual healers. A lot of you guys are healers. But what I love about this is I'm getting a sense that a lot of you guys are turning that healing and using it on yourself. Some of you guys have been so selfless throughout all these years, always trying to have everybody's back and do and do and do and actively do and do and do. And it's you guys are, I feel like right now, coming to a place where you're approaching things differently. It's funny, we all come into a lot of awarenesses, especially I feel like the month before our birthday and leading up to the month before and leading up to it, right? Because it's okay, it's about to be my birthday. I'm graduating, I'm going up a whole nother level, I'm about to be a whole year older. What is it that I need to change? What is it that I need to do? You guys are really in that space of making the proper changes in order to move forward. And I feel like you have been for a while now, but it's I feel like you guys are doing it in a way that you've never done it before and actually really sticking to it this time. Through the end of, this month of March, I feel like you guys are going to see a lot of things pop up out of nowhere. It's just going to feel crazy to you, right? But again, the dolphin is that healer. The dolphin also, whenever you see a dolphin, it also signifies that some profound blessing or change is about to occur in your life. So that's always really fun. For some of you guys, this means love. Now, I did pull the partnership card. An Ace of Cups is actually sitting in your environment. So that's something we'll get into. That's really beautiful. Some of you guys are becoming up into love, but really love of self. And sometimes, we say I love myself, whatever, but our actions don't line up with what we're saying always. Right now, it's your actions and your words are going to be right there, right? Neck and neck. And you guys are, one thing that's important, you guys are really getting rid of and rearranging things on an internal level that have been toxic for you guys so that you're able to move forward, so that you're able to create, right? So you guys have Two of Wands, the Empress, oopsie, the World, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, Three of Wands. Now, focuses, we've got also the Tower, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. Right off the bat, I will say, again, you guys have been making some profound changes in your life that are going to bring you some beautiful results. This Two of Wands energy is very much about looking at the world around you, what we've been doing, what's been working, what hasn't been working. And it's really asking ourselves, do I want to still keep going down the same road? Or do I want to try something new, right? We've got the one wand that's bolted into the ground, signifying this is what we've always done. This is what we're used to. This is our norm. This is our comfort zone. And then we've got the other wand that he's holding, right? Also holding the globe and just really making the plan. Now, wands are all about action. So I feel like you guys are really putting in the work. But again, this feels like to me on an internal level, especially when it comes to healing. Going back to that dolphin card, a lot of you guys are healers, right? Your energy is so necessary to our world. It's so necessary to our world. But the thing is, it's almost your mode of healing or your way of healing was to do things from the outside, to take the action for everybody, to actually like do everybody's work for them. But you guys are realizing that that doesn't necessarily always work out for you, and it's not always fair for you. So I think right now you guys are really deciding for the most part to stand your ground and basically stay in your lane and mind your own business. Like you guys will give people the love and the light and give people, you know, the blessings and stuff, but very much staying focused and staying focused on what it is you know you can do. Because I feel like for a lot of you Aries, people are used to you. Like the people who you surround yourself, they're used to you doing everything for them, right? Making the decisions for them, fighting the fight for them, doing the work for them. And so it's almost like you guys are going to be coming to a place where you're like, look, no, fuck that. Like I love you, no shit, but that has nothing to do with me. And you're sucking me into a game that I don't want to be in, because every single time that I have done that, I felt like I've just been dragged, dogged, or left without, right? So that is one of the things that you guys are absolutely deciding to do differently, is the fact that you guys are doing your own work and allowing people to do their own work and just leaving it alone. And you know what I mean? Like with love, not just like fuck you, but with love, right? It frees up more energy for you guys to put into yourself. And I think that's been one of the things that's been missing with Aries. It's like, you guys are great people. You guys are loyal people, but you will put all of that energy into other people and then be mad and explosive, understandably so, when things don't go your way. But it's like, girl, who told you to do that for him? Like, I know you felt like you had to, but you know you didn't have to, right? And I think it's just hard because you guys are the type of people who, like, you love hard. You love your people. You love your family. You love your friends. Like, it's not just, like, these are real things to you. So it's like, when you get upset, when you reach that point of, I can't handle this shit anymore, you guys will be explosive and you guys will go off. Now, I'm not condoning the way that you guys go off, and everyone does it a little bit differently, but I'm saying, I get it. But now you're putting yourself in a position where none of that will be happening, because you won't be setting yourself up to be disappointed in other people, right? You're only taking on what you can take on. And it leaves you feeling more powerful. It leaves you being able to create more. It leaves you being feeling more attractive and attracting new things to you. Because I just feel like a lot of you guys have been wearing the weight of everybody around you, and that is the energy that you're displaying. You know, it's like a bad smell left in an old jacket or something. You know what I mean? But one thing that's for sure, along with doing internal work, you guys are doing a lot of work too in terms of business. Some of you guys really want to start something new. Really want to. And you know what? A lot of it feels like it's almost for like healing for other people. Like some of you guys are starting businesses in the field of like healing, or like maybe some type of spiritual work, or even like some type of counseling, taking people in. Some of you guys may be taking up or be getting. Some of you guys may be planning for children. Whether they be your own biological kids, adopting kids, foster kids too, right? Because the Empress does talk about fertility, does talk about kind of that mothering, nurturing nature. But there's a lot of business moves that you guys have been planning that will be beneficial, absolutely, to your living situation, your stability, and your family dynamic. But yes, some of you guys, don't be surprised if you're expecting, but really just birthing new ideas, right? Birthing new ideas and having the confidence to do so. Empress card kind of reminds me of Deion Sanders, how he used to always say, when you look good, how's it go? When you look good, you play good. When you play, When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, they pay good, right? So it's like you guys are coming into that, where you guys have been feeling like, you know, a little bit, you know, feelings of lack in the past. You guys are changing up, like you guys are taking control and changing up the things so that you can attract what it is that you want to. Some of you guys are breaking bad habits in terms of like vices. Some of you guys are breaking bad habits in terms of like behavioral patterns, people. You know what I mean? So that's really, really good. And as you do that, the world spins, right? It's like you level up to this whole another thing. It's this whole another level. And it's like the universe sees you putting in the work and actively, right? Two of Wands, actively doing the things that you need to do to make the changes that you need to make. And it's just a beautiful energy all around. Let me see something here. Yeah, if you guys have been planning something in terms of your career, that towards the end of the month is going to be coming up. There is no need to have this Nine of Wands energy. No need to fear. I think some of you guys are used to things going wrong at the last second, that you're just like, there's this, even though there's, you're hopeful, there's this like, but wait, there's no need to fear. This Nine of Wands is indicating that you guys have been through it, but you guys are able to withstand and continue going through it. But at the end of the day, this is the end of the struggle, right? 9s and 10s are ends of struggles. 9 to me is like the beginning of the end. So with that, as you guys closing out, which I feel like these wands really persist of bad behaviors, people, just whatever has not been working for you guys, that you guys have been trying so hard to, I don't know, I feel bad. I feel like you guys have been trying so hard to prove yourself to a situation or a thing and prove that you're valuable in one way or another. And it just wasn't working for you. Like people were just using you or not seeing all the effort. And it's like, now you're just like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to go over here with it then, you know? And yes, there's a little bit of apprehension. Yes, there's a little bit of fear, but I don't think it's anything that will stop you. One thing that's beautiful this month, a lot of you guys are falling into a connection, Ace of Cups. Now, this is water energy, but it could really be any other sign. Ace of Cups is the beginning of something exciting and beautiful on an emotional level. Ciao! Ace of Cups twice. Y'all are going to meet somebody. I love that. Could be a water sign. How the hell, like I put literally Ace of Cups is clarifying Ace of Cups. So that's beautiful. A lot of you guys are going to be meeting someone. Now with this sitting so close to the Seven of Wands, it wants me to tell you, don't feel like you always have to be on the defense. I feel like a lot of you guys have had situations in the past where you felt like you constantly had to fight for yourself and defend yourself and like be your literal bodyguard. I don't feel like you guys have to do that, right? 10 of Pentacles is clarifying. I love that. So yeah, money's going to be looking good. You don't have to do that. And I think that's different from you. I mean, different for you. I will say this relationship that's coming, you guys are not going to have to effort so much. Ooh, please check out your, I just did a reading for you guys called Who's Coming Towards You. Actually, Aries had a beautiful read. So for those of you who are single and interested, I would absolutely, especially based on these cards, I would absolutely suggest that you check out that reading because I think that that would be really good for you. But yes, really a strong month of standing up for yourself, but not wanting to fight. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. I think you guys don't mind standing up for yourself and being very clear and being very like, look, this is what I stand for. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I, whatever. But you don't want to have that fight behind it. And I don't think that you will. And even if there's things that come into your way and it feels like there's resistance there, just focus on things that don't have that, right? Especially in terms of work. If there's something that you guys have been working on, a business plan or something, and it feels like you keep like bumping into like this hard wall, explore that, because I feel like there's answers and success in there somewhere. Like, don't easily give up in terms of work relations when you feel like you're coming against something, because I just feel like at the end of the day, you guys are going to figure it out, make it successful, and be like have money from it, right? So that's really, really good. So, and then you guys have Three of Wands. Three of Wands energy. It's like, okay, so you went from having Two of Wands to Three of Wands. It's like you guys, You guys did the work, you made the plan, you are taking the action, and now you're just waiting for these things to fall in. So towards the end of this month, especially in terms of work, I feel like things are going to really come together for you, which is really, really beautiful. Things that you've been wanting. And what you've been wanting has probably changed from, like, let's say if we were thinking about 6 months ago. Where you guys are now is completely different from where you were then. The things that you feel like you want, things that you're aligning with, are things that you just probably would not even imagine being a thing right now, but it's beautiful. Now, you guys got the Tower, right? Tower is radical change. The Tower can be uncomfortable because it is a radical change. It doesn't always mean that something's bad, but it just means it's happening fast. Usually faster than we're ready for. Now, out of nowhere, something may be revealed to you guys because it did get clarified by the Moon card. This is a lot of water energy. Moon card is Pisces, but for me, it's also Cancer because they're ruled by the Moon. Tower is Scorpio energy. There's a lot of water energy. Something may be coming to light this month about a water sign person in your life. Some of you, it's an ex. Some of you, an ex is coming around, 5 of Cups. But what's interesting is you guys have your back turned to them, right? I feel like you guys are actually embodying this Queen of Swords energy. So it's like this shit is going on in the background, and you're just like, whatever, moving along. So don't be surprised if you guys do hear from an ex or something with an ex happens. If you have family members that are water sign, there's something with water with you guys that's going to come to light. But I really feel like you're just moving on and being unbothered by it. Which you're like, I'm not even gonna look back at that because I already knew. Like there was some weird shit with that. I already knew. Like your antennas are up. You know what I mean? Like you guys, whatever. You're not playing into dumb shit right now. And I love it because it's like you guys have your eye on the prize with that 9 of Cups card. So you guys are just really focused on your happiness, which is really beautiful because who always says, I'm trying to think of it might be an Abraham Hicks thing where they say like, oh yeah, I think it is Abraham Hicks. Esther always says it. But it's like, when people are trying to manifest or make things happen, they're like, okay, well, what is more important to you? The way that you're feeling right now or the way that you want to feel? Like, what's more important? This problem, focusing on this problem so that you can create more problems, or you feeling good? Well, me feeling good is more important. Okay, well, then you got to do things that make you feel good. You can't focus on this stuff, right? And so that is the same for you guys this month. And you guys are really focusing on the things that make you feel good. 9 of Cups is feel good. So that's really beautiful. Now, you guys got partnership, and it says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Yes, you guys are being guided. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, everybody's got your back, guys. So just keep pushing. I think you guys are doing really good. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Do things that make you feel good. You can't put the weight of everybody else on you guys. That's really important because what's going to do is it's just going to hold you back. And you've got all these blessings coming. I mean, we've got Empress, we've got the world. Like, we've got partnership. You guys are coming, a lot of you coming in to meet someone who's an amazing person for you. You got Ace of Cups twice. So focus on the good and just be ready to receive. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out your love reading, and definitely for you single Aries, go check out who's coming towards you. Love you. Bye.